Hey folks, Gary here. Hope you're having a really good Wednesday, and here's Cole with a lizard. Always surprises around here. Anyways, I hope you're having a really good Wednesday, and we're continuing on with John chapter 3, looking at verses 5 and 6 today, and we're looking at this conversation that Nicodemus is having with Jesus, and Jesus is just blowing Nicodemus's mind. He's speaking above him, and Nick's not getting it, which would be a new thing for him because he's a pretty wise guy. So let's take a look at it. So looking at 5 and 6, it says this. Jesus answered, I tell you for certain that before you can get into God's kingdom, you must be born not only by water, but by the Spirit. Humans give life to their children, yet only God's Spirit can change you into a child of God. Now, that would have been something he would have gone, what? He would have considered himself already to be a child of God. He's Jewish, and they are the children of God. So what is Jesus talking about? Well, we know what Jesus is talking about. He's talking about the change that takes place inside of us when we give our life to Christ, when the Spirit is born inside of us. And what Jesus is basically saying is, you give birth to your children, and you know what? Your children are going to be like you, which is, we know that. I mean, if you're born into my family, you got this nose. That's just the way it is. If you're a Forsyth, that's the nose you get. So you're like, your children are like you in a lot of ways. Well, to get into the kingdom of heaven, we are born by the Spirit. We take on the character of God as well. And God changes us on the inside. And that's really a cool thing. So, good scriptures. We're going to see what's going to happen tomorrow.